Washington receiver Terry McLaurin just got a big new contract extension. It's a 3-year deal worth $71 million. That's, in the 3 years he's been in Washington, by the way, he's had 2 1,000-yard receiving seasons, and his rookie year, he had over 900 yards receiving. Also, he's done all of that, all while never really having a true quarterback. They've never really had a franchise quarterback at all while Terry McLaurin has been in Washington. He had like 4 different quarterbacks last year. Washington has been a revolving door at quarterback. And now he's got Carson Wentz, who, say what you want about Carson Wentz, it is an undeniable fact that Carson Wentz is going to be the best quarterback Terry McLaurin has had throwing to him his entire NFL career, which is wild. It says how good I think Terry McLaurin is. He's 26 now. He'll be 27 in September. And here's a storyline we got to focus on first before we get into more, is that he got a $28 million signing bonus. That is money that will change his life forever. And I think people don't realize how little money Terry McLaurin has made compared to his value. He's making about $1 million a year, which, hey, for you and me, that's incredible. I love that. Yay! But the reality is that for an NFL player of his caliber, he was getting paid way, way less than he deserves. And he was a third-round pick on a rookie deal, making so little compared to his market value. So to see him now averaging $23 million a year, getting a $28 million signing bonus, that's great for him. I'm so happy for him to see a guy I'm a big fan of who, man, I love his style of play, getting paid. That makes me happy. Also, honestly, that is not that much money, in my opinion, to pay him. I think everybody kind of wins. It's not an insane number. It's not a number that makes me go, are you sure he's worth that? I go, yeah, no, $23 million for Terry McLaurin, that's about right. I like that. He's going to get generational wealth. He's under contract through 2025. And here's what's really, really key, I think, here is that Washington getting this done deal gets him into training camp now. He's going to go work with Carson Wentz. And as I think about Washington, man, Carson Wentz plus Terry McLaurin plus first-round pick receiver Jahan Dotson, that idea, that passing attack sounds exciting. And then you think they got a good defense. They got Ron Rivera at head coach. I'm excited to see what Washington can do this fall. And I'm not saying they're going to win their division. I mean, frankly, Carson Wentz could be horrible. I'm working on a film analysis of him now. I'm excited to tell you what I find. But here's what I got to say first. I really hope that Washington will give Carson Wentz more than just 1 year. Like, give him a year, let him build. I think they will, because they're kind of a dysfunctional organization, and they're happy to have a guy face of their franchise. They're kind of cheap. They're kind of weirdly run. But I think there's a lot of potential here between Jahan Dotson, Terry McLaurin, and Carson Wentz. And getting him signed, getting him into training camp, working with Carson now, it's a big deal. I'm very excited. And I'm so happy to see a guy that I'm a huge fan of that's been massively underpaid get some big bucks and get taken care of for the rest of his life. He can take care of his family. He can play football, and no, he never needs to worry about money ever again. And I mean, he's got a good head on his shoulders. I can't imagine he's going to spend it in a stupid way. And I'm just so happy for Terry McLaurin. It makes me like, that's the kind of stuff that make you go like, wow, this guy, third-round pick who really, really earned it, got paid, and a guy who I love seeing a guy who deserves to get paid and taken care of, and makes me very, very happy.